optics, lasers, and radios, 3 charged in $2 million Fort Hood heist. It is not all good in the hood over here. Army veteran Jessica Elaine Trell Smith allegedly drove onto Fort Hood. Of course it's Fort Hood. Why wouldn't it be Fort Hood? Twice on June 16, 2021. First at 8:23 p.m. and again at 9:04 p.m. That's how they do that, digital forensics out there. They find out where you are and when you were there, when your ID card got scanned at the gate and all that. She used her status as a disabled veteran to get on base and knew her way around after having served there until her discharge in 2016. So she's been out for several years at this point. It was there that she met up with fellow veteran Brandon Dominic Brown, according to court documents filed after a probe by the Department of Homeland Security and the Army Criminal Investigation Division. Base security footage showed Brown arriving separately at 9/19, 21/19 for you military types, wearing all black like a ninja. Brown, who had been discharged from the Army in 2019, probably for not being a very good ninja, had access to the base through his job as a contractor, but had not been scheduled to work that night. The tale of what happened once the two veterans were on base varies because when they got interrogated, questioned, their stories diverged. Here's what they do know, though. Brown is what they do know is between Smith and Brown, they took $2.1 million worth of thermal scopes, night vision goggles, and military radios that were reported missing the next morning. Hey, you know what? If you're in the military, how stupid can you be? As if the military doesn't take radios seriously. It's like the most serious thing you could steal are probably radios. Why would you steal radios? Are you stupid? Both Smith and Brown have been charged as members of a group conspiracy to steal and sell Army equipment online, of course. Come on, you guys are so dumb. In total, the two veterans are accused of stealing 68 thermal scopes, 47 radios, 9 SATCOM terminals, 4 night vision devices, the PVS-14s, 3 PEC-15 lasers, which are awesome, and 3 PRIC-117 radios, and 2 receiver transmitters, and 1 VRC-90 radio. I love that this article from Military Times described this event as the caper. The caper. When questioned, Brown admitted to being present at the time of the theft, according to court documents. He also allegedly admitted to procuring the bolt cutters that had been used to break into the 17 shipping containers with missing items. Can we just really quick think about what kind of effort it would take for these people to break into 17 shipping containers with a pair of bolt cutters, and nobody was around checking on these things? Nobody was on watch. Nobody was on fire watch. Nobody was patrolling. Nobody was taking charge of this post and all government property in view. However, Brown told investigators that he didn't like Smith's plan and only stayed with her right up until the theft, at which point he left the scene of the crime. But as Smith tells it, the night went down very differently. They're throwing each other under the bus here. Of course, there's no honor amongst thieves. Court documents showed that Smith told investigators Brown met her at the crime scene and that it was Brown and not her who hopped the security fence, cut the bolts on the Connex boxes, and threw the stolen gear over the fence for her to put in her car and drive to Nathan Nichols, a civilian businessman living in nearby Corpus Christi. Phone records obtained by investigators confirm that both Brown and Smith were at the scene of the crime from 23:08 to 23:42 that night. They also revealed that Brown re-entered the base a few minutes after midnight. Come on. Further going against the statements Brown made to investigators, Smith's phone records reportedly show that Brown was the one to tell Smith in March that not only did he have access to Fort Hood because of his job, but that he could steal items from the base without being caught by destroying any related documents. So this guy thought that he could go in there and wipe the hard drives. He thought he could wipe the drives, wipe the security cameras. They thought that this was Ocean's 14 or whatever, or Fort Hood 13, or the Fort Hood 3. What would you call this one? Hood 13? Can we call it Hood 8? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. The investigation, which was jointly conducted by the DHS and Army CID, went quickly after Special Agent M. Yakubaitis, that sounds like a cool name, completed a simple internet search for the missing items just days after the theft, which was noticed by the Army personnel the next morning and confirmed after inventory was completed June 21st. Oh, wow. A simple internet search for the missing items. A simple internet search. Yakubaitis started his investigation by checking to see if the stolen gear had been listed online for resale. It had on eBay. Folks, I'm going to give you guys a I'm going to give you guys a quick pro tip here. Quick pro tip for all the thieves. I'm going to save you guys the time. You don't even have to go steal the stuff, okay? Google the crime you're about to do and just see if you invented this. I mean, did they really think that they had like, oh man, has nobody ever thought of this? We'll just steal these night vision goggles and sell them on Google. Selling or on eBay, selling night vision goggles on eBay is like the oldest trick in the book. How dumb? How dumb could you really be? That's one of the dumbest and single worst ideas that I've ever heard. Really dumb. He first found the thermal scope listed for $4,500 in Corpus Christi. So like right there down the street. After confirming the serial number, which was in the photos, these are the stupidest people on the planet. These are the dumbest criminals on the history of the planet. At least, you know, if you're the cops, you got to be thankful that these are the criminals you're after, right? Like you got to be getting lazy as the police over there. Like if you're on Fort Hood, that's why the cops are so lazy, because the crooks are so dumb. I mean, that's supply and demand right there. So frustrating. The agent found him listed on Nathan Nichols' account, US-everything must go. Wow. By July 9th, a search warrant was executed at Nichols' residence where they found 80 stolen items worth $1.2 million. With evidence in hand from the completed search warrant, investigators were able to go through Nichols' phone records, which led them directly to Smith & Brown. Yep. You guys are idiots. By the way, guys, at this point in time, if you're listening to this story and you want to support the channel, go check out patreon.com/the Scuttlebutt Show listed down below. If you're watching on YouTube, you can join this account. And you can go to scuttlebuttshow.com to check out all the cool merch that we have, like the shirt that I'm wearing right now, and you can buy that. And it all goes a long way to supporting the Scuttlebutt Show channel and for me to continue doing this for you guys. Both veterans have entered pleas of not guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit theft of government property. Smith has also been charged with a second count of theft of government property. Both are currently awaiting trial. Brown and Smith each face up to 5 years in prison and maximum fines of $250,000 if found guilty of conspiracy to commit theft of government property. Smith could get 10 more years for the other charges against her. So, you know, just don't do this. The 46-year-old Nichols also pled guilty to running an illegal gambling business after operating illegal gaming devices at his co-owned businesses, Theo's Bar and Lady Luck. Nichols agreed to forfeit the $2.1 million that allegedly made up the total proceeds of his illegal ventures. He also faces up to 5 years for each conviction and is set to be sentenced June 21st, where he will hopefully be given the complete sentence. Because honestly, if you're that stupid, if you're that dumb, you deserve the fullest prosecution, I believe. Like, the amount of dumbness that goes into that just implies to me that they'll do something dumb again when they get out, first chance they get. Like, that's got to be the worst crime, the worst idea, the worst partnership, just everything. Everything about that. Just don't do it, you guys. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button up in the corner here and check out this next video. If you want, in the description down below, there's links where you can get Scuttlebutt Show merch and find out how you can support the channel. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to talking to you guys very soon.